Every year, billions of people attend live events, concerts, festivals, sports, conferences, and for most of them, the experience begins the same way, waiting in a queue. But what if that queue didn't have to exist? What if entry was the beginning of a great experience, not an obstacle to it? The truth is, Ingress, the process of getting people into your venue, is not just a logistical challenge, it's a critical operational system. And when it fails, everything fails. Safety, experience, performance, and commercial outcomes. So what's going wrong? The problem with most venue entry today comes down to three compounding issues. First, queue formation. When people arrive faster than you can process them, a queue forms. That's not just inconvenient, it's a liability. Second, risk buildup. Large, unmanaged crowds outside your perimeter are exposed. They're difficult to monitor, difficult to control, and impossible to protect effectively. Third, performance breakdown. Stressed staff, slow systems, frustrated crowds. The pressure at the gate creates a cascade of failures that ripples through the entire event. The data is clear. Slow ingress costs venues time, money, and trust. The root cause is surprisingly simple. Queues form when the rate of people arriving exceeds your capacity to process them. That's it. It's a flow problem, and like all flow problems, it has an engineering solution. When arrival rate outpaces throughput, the excess accumulates outside your gates. The longer it builds, the harder it becomes to clear, and the more dangerous the situation gets. Understanding this equation is the first step to solving it. In the UK, Martin's Law is changing the legal landscape for venues and events. Named after Martin Hett, one of the victims of the 2017 Manchester Arena attack, this legislation requires venues to take proactive steps to protect people from terrorist threats. One of the most significant risk factors identified: long queues outside venue perimeters. A crowd waiting to get in is a crowd that is vulnerable, unscreened, exposed, and under Martin's Law, that's no longer just a moral concern, it's a legal one. Reducing queue time isn't just good operations, it's compliance. Here's something most venue operators don't fully appreciate. Faster entry isn't just safer, it's more profitable. When people get inside your venue faster, they have more time to spend inside your venue. More time at the bar, more time at the merchandise stand, more time engaging with your brand. Research consistently shows that dwell time inside a venue is directly correlated with per-head spend. Every minute shaved off entry time is a minute added to revenue-generating activity. The gate isn't a cost center, it's a commercial lever. Let's put some numbers to it. Imagine an event with 10,000 attendees. By improving entry speed by just 15 minutes per person, you add over 2,500 hours of combined dwell time inside your venue. Even a conservative estimate of additional spend per head, say £5, translates to £50,000 of additional revenue per event. Multiply that across your event calendar, and the ROI of investing in Ingress infrastructure becomes undeniable. So what does the solution look like? Ingress infrastructure is a purpose-built system designed to increase entry speed, reduce risk, and unlock revenue at scale. It moves beyond manual ticketing and ad hoc queuing to deliver controlled, predictable, high-throughput entry. The four pillars are simple: controlled flow, reduced risk, high throughput, monetization. With the right infrastructure in place, you're not just processing people faster, you're transforming entry into a seamless, safe, and commercially optimized experience. The old way, manual ticketing, unmanaged queues, reactive crowd control, creates friction, risk, and lost revenue at every step. The new way is infrastructure-led. It's proactive, not reactive. It's engineered for flow, not just function. Events that invest in Ingress infrastructure see faster entry, happier crowds, lower risk exposure, and measurable uplift in commercial performance. The question isn't whether you can afford to invest in Ingress, it's whether you can afford not to. Get in touch to find out how Ingress infrastructure can transform entry at your next event.